I'm Cher Roscoe, former owner of Travel Corps. I'm 71 years old. What do I enjoy the most about travel? Meeting new people and having new experiences.
Cher Roscoe's journey to becoming one of the world's premier travel advisors began with a sense of curiosity and a willingness to take a risk.
And I went to university and dropped out of university, and I thought, what can I do? And I thought, well, you might as well do something that you're passionate about. And so that's how I got into the travel industry.
By the mid-1990s, with 20 years of experience working in Sydney with some of Australia's premier travel groups, she decided to take another leap of faith.
We decided, my husband and I, to go back to Melbourne and to start from scratch. So I had no clients, no following at all. So I sent out 100 letters, and it was amazing the response I got.
The relationships that Roscoe had developed over the past decades paid off. Word spread quickly as her new company, Travel Call, focused on an unmet need in the marketplace.
There weren't too many people who were concentrating on the luxury travel market. And I saw a real gap in the industry in terms of promoting luxury product to CEOs and general managers and people who had the money. But they, in their corporate travel environment or their leisure travel environment, they weren't getting what they were wanting. And then Virtuoso came along, and that was just like Christmas to me, because it gave me the tools to really sell so well to that market. That's when our business boomed, because we had this edge on everybody else.
Virtuoso, the leading global network of agencies specializing in luxury and experiential travel, helped Roscoe deliver the top-tier travel experiences that her clients desired and couldn't find anywhere else, a key to success that she learned years ago from an older advisor.
A much older person said to me, "Kiddo, the travel experience will be remembered far after the price is remembered." And I used to always be nervous, as people are now, young people, in trying to sell a hotel, on the Amalfi Coast, and having to say that it's €2,500 for a 25 square metre room, And the thing is that they always want to downsell. They'll say, "It's too expensive, I can't possibly suggest it to them." And they always apologize for the price. But people really want, when they say they want something that's around about whatever, whether it's a 4-star hotel or they want to pay €600 or whatever it is, they actually want the next level above. So it's your responsibility to get them to the next level above.
Travel Call flourished, helping thousands of travelers get to that next level. They sold the business in 2013, but Roscoe continues to thrive in the industry as an advisor and an independent contractor. In 2016, she became the first advisor from the Asia-Pacific region to receive Virtuoso's prestigious Ruby of Siam Award for selflessly giving of her time, effort, and wisdom to elevate Virtuoso's collective reputation. It was a crowning achievement in a career fueled by an excitement for exploration.
So I always had this passion for travel and for seeing new things. At a very early age, I developed this love of hotels, and so I became obsessed with hotels. If I'm in Paris, I do maybe 5 hotel inspections a day, because I just, obsessed in seeing hotels and looking at the differences. I love the design, I love the way that they look after guests, I love the detail. I'm a city person, I love the vibe of a city. I love knowing the latest restaurant or the latest shop or the latest museum that's opened. I just absolutely adore Paris, I adore London, I adore New York.
Whether she's traveling or advising other travelers, Cher Roscoe has no plans to slow down.
As I get older, the people that I see of my age group who is not traveling anymore, they don't have that energy, and it just keeps us alive, keeps us young. I think it's so important. I've just been on an expedition cruise, and I watched people being carried onto zodiacs, and you know, if anyone really wants to do something, there's very little to limit them these days.
They say that legacy is simply that which people say about us after we're gone. What would you like people to say about you?
God. I know what people say about me now.
What do they say?
They say she was really tough and she had high standards, but we quite like her. And she cries at the drop of a hat. And she helps us out when we need to be helped out. But she's a tough cookie at times.
A tough cookie that never crumbles. It's said that travel is the best education, and life's most valuable lessons haven't been lost on Cher Roscoe.
And there isn't a day that I don't learn something that's totally new. Keep your eyes open, just to absorb everything. Never take things too seriously. Just absorb things as you go along and cherish the experiences. Reflect on them. You know, you're better for all those experiences, aren't you?